been to the Red Rocks show, and then the show the next day, and then that one that we were at.
Nice.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of, yeah. It's like they work there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen Primus 8 times, and these people are like, wow, that's a pretty good start.
Well, they're like, oh, just this week, right?
Did
It's
they
like the people who follow fish around.
Yeah.
did they play
Wow.
Except not as annoying.
South Park thing when you were
Got my
there?
tower.
No, but I did see the video of them doing that. And yeah, I think they've got like an edited down version on Paramount Plus that I keep meaning to watch.
Mhm.
But I've seen a few clips from the show. It looked like it was really good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I guess like Rush surprised them
Yeah,
and stuff, which was kind
yeah,
of
that was surprisingly wholesome, which is not typically what you associate with South Park guys.
Oh my gosh, I still want to go on a site visit for Casa Bonita before it opens if I can.
It's
Yeah.
never opening. It's never gonna open. It's gonna be
I mean, they've put a lot of money into it.
exactly. It's gonna explode before it does. It's gonna be like Cartman Land, and they're only gonna let one person in.
That kind of is.
Well, looking at the pictures, it looks like they just completely
They've had to
gutted it,
gutted
like all
it.
of it.
completely.
They'll have to recreate the magic.
Why would you do that? Like,
Because
it
it was
asbestos.
because it was probably loaded with
Oh.
asbestos and it was
Lead and-
probably
God
mold.
knows what else.
And it was probably loaded with, I don't know, just about everything that violates every possible health code.
And it's this Casa Bonita we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I read a review recently it described it as 1970s Disneyland on acid or something. And that's yeah, sure.
it's not inaccurate.
I
All
would-
right,
I would think
Sort of, I guess.
are we ready?
Never.
We got to record it.
Yeah, we have to record it. Do we? Really though?
Recording in progress.
It's easier than taking notes.
True.
No, now I got to go downstairs and say, got it.
Got it.
Start.
Wait.
I'm always tempted to leave the meeting as a joke. Very
Might-
cute. Be recorded.
How dare you?
Mhm.
I do not give consent for my likeness to be used.
Exactly.
I have to, as part of my job. I have to be allowed to. They can use my likeness for Candace stuff.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of shit they could probably use me for. Like I said, the zombie professor is a very real concern.
It looks like they're mostly redoing the floor.
I'm sure the floor was destroyed.
Yeah, the stickiest part of Casa Bonita.
All right, we're good.
Woo! All right. So when last we played, what was it, a month ago? Something like that? A while ago. You all have been hanging out at Euphoria Station, getting into various shenanigans, dance parties with espionage and undercover waitressing or waiting undercover restaurant work. There we go. You stole a manifest from the station commander's office and left a forgery in there. And most recently, you all delivered a package to a moon called Aliyah, where you ran into members of the Killadil Liberation Army, who probably didn't improve the reputation of the KLA, as you all pretty much just killed them outright. When we left off, you all had taken off back to Euphoria Station, and Cal had made not his best navigation roll ever. So I'm going to go ahead and have you all roll for initiative.
oh, I was already drunk at the time. I can't remember my initiative.
Got an 8.
8.
Omega Goldie 17.
What's your initiative modifier?
Who's?
Amy's.
Amy's, what's yours?
Also Amy's.
+4.
Mine's 3.
7. For Toby.
I got a 4.
20, not natural.
Just a heads up on Twitch, we have Guy on VR who's watching us in VR.
Ooh.
I know.
Can that be?
I don't know how that works. I don't know how Twitch
I don't either.
does
Yeah.
3D.
Why would you do that to yourself? I don't understand.
Why?
It's the wave of the future, man.
Pretty sweet.
Okay, so we pick up cue Star Trek bridge noises. We pick up in space, and Cal.
Charlotte, you gotta go and do something else for her.
And Cal.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the thing about navigating in space is it all kind of looks the
Well,
same.
it's all black, ain't it?
Yeah, it's black and
No
stars.
more black.
And particularly if you're not familiar with an area, it's easy to think that one route looks much like another.
Oh, yeah.
And the route you are taking, according to your sensors, will in fact lead you back to Euphoria Station.
Yeah.
It just ends up being a little more scenic than you had intended.
I mean, but it's all black, so it ain't really more scenic, is it? You're just saying I got lost.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes. And you don't even realize, like, you feel like this may be taking a little longer than usual. But what really confirms for you that you are lost is the moment when your ship comes under fire and takes 2 pretty big hits.
Boy. So we's actually lost. It's not like some parallel universe.
No,
We
no.
didn't slip it through a wormhole or anything. All right.
No. You've been under attack enough times to know that those hits definitely are not a good
I
sign.
rolled for evasive maneuvers, but I don't know the modifier. Oh, thank you.
Vehicles.
All right, yeah. So lots of stuff. 16 and 7.
23
Yeah.
doesn't help you much at the moment because your ship has taken 2 pretty big hits.
Oh,
You are, now in position to make evasive maneuvers, but the Scorpion is very much under attack.
I mean, do we still got engines and everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have definitely taken some damage.
All right.
Top of initiative is old crazy man Pickett. As the alarms have gone off and people are being called to battle stations, what are you doing?
I'm waking up from my nap. Getting some tea real quick.
You're at the gunning station, aren't you?
He was taking a nap at the gunning station. We know this to be true.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get taken where you can,
Those seats are pretty comfortable.
right? And so then I guess I start firing at whatever's attacking us.
All right, fire away. This would be it'd be a ranged attack +3. So Dex proficiency, which for y'all is 3.
Yeah.
And then whatever your Dex modifier is plus another 3.
Okay, so it's +9.
That sounds about right.
Okay. Not particularly good. 11. Oh no, 12. I guess.
Unfortunately, that misses.
Yeah.
Your ship is a little out of position. It's been knocked a bit off course by a couple of plasma cannons. Yeah, you fire and you're close, but just the angle is wrong and you miss.
Damn skeeters and then fall back asleep.
Next up, unfortunately, is pirate ship, which misses and then hits you all again. pretty well. Next up is Omega.
Yes, I would like to scan this vessel to identify its intentions. And not intentions necessarily, but to see if there's any weakness or to identify who exactly is on this vessel.
All right. Go ahead and roll me that investigation check.
That would be a 19.
With a 19. What you can tell is that this is a ship that is comparable to the Scorpion. It does have 2 plasma cannons, as does the Scorpion. Has about the same armament, as near as you can tell. What you do notice is that some of the parts appear to be what we'll call aftermarket additions, and the registry doesn't really make sense. And what you gather from that is that this is a pirate ship.
Everybody, this appears to be a pirate ship that is slightly more or less inferior to our own.
Well, at the moment, I would say it is superior in that it has not taken any damage in this fight.
Well, that goes without saying, I guess. I recommend that we open hostilities.
All right.
Yeah, let's open hostilities.
Now we are under attack. I recommend opening hostilities.
Understanding that OCMP has tried, but OCMP, wake up, please.
All right. Here's what I will say with that 19, and Cal, you're coming up. I'll say you start those evasive maneuvers.
Yeah.
You notice the ship's a little sluggish. The engines may have taken some damage there. But between the two of you, you have set up Toby for a shot with advantage.
How far away is this vessel?
A couple hundred feet.
Couple hundred feet, so probably outside of my range of magic.
Afraid so. At least for the moment.
Yeah, we don't want the ship any closer, I don't think.
All right, Cal. So you are whipping into the evasive maneuvers. A 23 is allowing you to kind of push against the skids, but the engines have definitely taken some damage. And unless some repairs are put into play pretty quickly, y'all are going to lose some speed.
Okie dokie.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I don't really have control of the weapons. That's not my. I'm navigator. I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
I would say like I did with Omega. Omega's scanning.
Yeah.
And Cal's maneuvering has set up Toby for a solid shot.
Okay. One other question. Is this like an urchin thing? Do we have what repairs the ship? Is it people or is it a more automated process? How does that look?
Well, our engineer is up next.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Kit. You have scampered down into the engine room and you notice there is some damage taking place here. The engines are hot, they are smoking. That appears to have been the main target so far from this pirate ship. What are you doing?
Can I try to repair it and fix the damage?
Yes. First, roll me an investigation check.
13.
13. You got a pretty general idea. I would say with a 13, you can see the problems, but you also see that there are multiple problems, and it's a matter of triaging what you can do in this moment.
Beeping at you. Beep, 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 beep.
I think in the past, because I just listened to that episode earlier, you've done sleight of hand to try to do repairs.
Yes. Okay.
All right, I will let you try to do a sleight of hand.
Got an 8.
You are in a panic, basically. Like you've not seen the engines this bad off yet, and you go to grab your tools, but you didn't zip the tool bag up very well last time, and so they just spill all over the floor, and you spend the rest of your turn picking them up.
No.
Okay.
Bummer. Toby, you have been lined up with a shot with advantage.
Right.
So you can fire away at this pirate ship, and you actually have 2 shots. So I'll give you both with advantage.
You should
Unless you cock this first one up.
load up Sando and shoot Sando out of a torpedo tube.
Oh.
Bend style.
Oh, you rolled 17 twice.
Oh,
Nice.
17.
So what's your roll?
So what is what?
It
what
would,
was the modifier?
basically be like a bow attack.
So proficiency index.
Okay, plus 9.
Yep.
Okay, so that would be
I mean, that's definitely a hit.
6.
Yeah, that's certainly a hit. Roll 6d8.
Ooh. Or 8d6. No.
68.
Almost gave them 10 times as many hit points on my calculator, so
please don't.
I corrected that mistake. So the rest of this campaign is you guys are pirate slaves.
Only not gonna be fun.
Yeah, we're always slaves of some kind or other.
22.
22, yeah. You finally start giving back to this pirate ship as good as you've been getting. Go ahead and fire again, again with advantage.
Nat 20.
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Oh, hell yes.
Okay. So,
Oh, here.
Ha, and 33.
nice.
So 66.
God damn.
Are you sure?
All
you-
right. So Omega is finally proven right in that their ship looks a little worse than you guys do right now.
Yay.
Toby, I want you to go ahead and roll me a D4.
D4. 4.
4. All right. Interesting.
Oh.
I don't like the word interesting.
Mm.
You've soured me to that term.
Very interesting then. Darby, it is your turn.
Wonderful. I've been wondering about my role upon the ship itself and what I can do to alleviate the stresses of combat. I was wondering if perhaps I could apply myself to a quartermaster role. And perhaps be responsible for enforcing rules, acting as a counterbalance to the captain in decisions, and so forth and such forth.
Darby, you can make us breakfast.
But I don't want to cook breakfast when my kitchen is shooting flames out at me because it's on fire. There's a plasma leak in the... So I was wondering if perhaps I could inspire someone to do a little better in their own job.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's also fair to say that you feel great relief that old crazy man Pickett is in that gunner's nest and not you.
Oh yes, I could barely get out. I'd use so much butter.
All right, so whom
I
are
would like to open a line to our intrepid engineer, Kig, and see if I can inspire them to fix the plasma leak that's burning me alive in my kitchen.
you can do this and please do it fast.
I rolled very poorly. I rolled a 5, so I don't know what that would even be. But it makes sense. I'm on fire.
What do I get to add? A 5?
Nothing
Oh,
at
nothing.
all. I don't think I succeeded in what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Basically, like in the middle, you're picking all this stuff up. You see plasma leaking everywhere. Alarms are going off. You're not having your best day ever. And suddenly Darby is on the comm saying, could you hurry up? My croque monsieur is burning. And I imagine this pretty much turns you into Grendel almost instantly.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe
pretty much.
Randall is better at fixing the plasma leak.
I'm trying my best.
Maybe you did inspire then.
I don't know. I'm not a bard, so I don't know how this thing works.
All right. Old crazy man Pickett, the ship is now in better position. If you would like to fire with advantage, you may do so.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Oh, I didn't need the advantage. I got a nat 20.
Fuck yes. Go ahead and roll 6d8 for me.
68.
Ooh, boy. This fight's gonna get real short here.
Good. They can't have the thing we stole. Wait, we don't have the thing.
Yeah,
we
you don't
stole.
have anything. That's
All right, so I got 40.
I think we do our thing.
40. All right. And roll me a d4.
D4. 4.
I love that maniacal laugh.
I assume that's Kilgore on there,
Probably.
sitting
They-
slanted in his command chair.
The pirate ship on its turn is not returning fire.
It exploded.
It's not exploded.
I
It
wish it
it
had.
does appear to be pretty severely damaged at this point. But for the moment, it is not returning fire. Omega, it is your turn.
Yes, how far away are we from this vessel?
I would say at this point, 120 feet.
Oh,
It is
goody.
not. It is sort of drifting closer to you all, and Cal has managed to move, even with sluggish engines, to where you all are getting in position to really face off with this thing.
Okie
It's
dokie.
close enough you could probably lob a long range spell at it.
Yes, I will shoot a magic missile at third level at this vessel.
All right. Roll me a d4, add 1, multiply that by 5.
Oh, my d4s. Right, which d4 shall I use?
The minute roll dice.
Pointiest.
So add 1 and then times it by what? 3?
5.
5. That would be 25.
Nice. Yeah, this thing is I would say you notice that its engines apparently have been stopped by this magic missile.
Hmm.
It is now sort of floating here in space.
Can I recommend perhaps that we should board this vessel and steal what is theirs? My, how the tables have turned.
Oh yeah, they turned real fast with those 2 nat 20s.
The turns have tabled. Let's board them and steal their kitchen equipment.
Yes.
Well, if that is what you all choose to do, you're going to find it considerably easier. Because what happens on the NPC's turn is a whole series of escape pods start going off on the pirate ship.
Oh, no loyalty.
Shoot the escape pods now. Do it. I want my souls.
Cal, it is your turn.
Well, I want to maneuver so that because we don't have transporters, right? Like we have to, yeah, we have like a thing that goes across to the hatch, and we have to walk in, right? So I'm going to maneuver so that I can get our hatches aligned.
All right. I'll give you advantage on this vehicle check since they are currently dead in space.
Awesome. Wait, I got a 19.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah, so
26 or
26,
something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. You are lined up so that it's just a matter of like,
I'm making the
connect-
hatches kiss.
yeah, you're making the docking procedure go well.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
Yes, the ships are docking. That's correct.
Grendel, you're in the engine room and you're fucking furious. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to fix the damn thing again.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand check.
19.
19. All right. You manage to start, you take care of the biggest problem, you get it sealed off. And once you do that, the other problems start lessening in severity. Roll me, we'll call it 2d10.
So much less beeping.
A lot less
Oh,
smoke.
Those the firecrackers in all the command consoles.
12.
12. The best part about that is it's easy mouth for me. And Cal, you notice the engine stopped being quite so sluggish right as you're getting
Nice.
into the
Do we
end
got
there.
intercoms?
Yes.
All right. Free face. Good job. I yell arms to Kit.
Thanks, you can thank Darby. Made me real mad.
I'll be sure to thank the fat one soon.
Let's see. Next up is Toby. This ship appears to be crippled in space. The escape pods appear to be shooting off. It's a sitting duck in the water. What are you doing?
You're the only boarding party there is. Maybe we should prepare a boarding party.
Yeah.
We don't actually have one.
That, or I could start shooting the escape pods. No, I'm not evil. I will try to make a boarding party to investigate what we can steal from this crippled ship.
Yeah, I'd say you go down and you've got like you look like full on Space Marine, but like 3 foot high. It's terrifying and adorable at the same time. Yeah, so you're like right by the airlock. You are ready to go, is what I would say.
Pew, 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 pew.
Do you have Sando with you?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I think yes, I did summon him. So
All right.
Sanders
Darby.
has a gun in his mouth.
Darby, your kitchen's not quite on fire anymore. It's merely smoldering.
Sweet. I will join the boarding party.
Can we all join, or do y'all have to stay? And
Yeah, no, if y'all want to join, like the ship is not firing back. Anyone who wants to join this boarding party is certainly welcome to. Anything y'all want to do to prepare before you try to board this?
Oh, probably. Let me think. I'm sure.
Yes, I would like to, but Darby, go ahead.
No, join us. I assume we're all meeting at the airlock.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, and before, since we're so close, I would like to, well, let me summon undead within the vehicle before we actually go into the vehicle, if I can.
This seems the appropriate colored dye to roll.
Mhm.
Yes.
I didn't write what Sando's damage is. So can I choose it again?
Sure.
What do pirates hate the most?
Proper grammar.
Taxes.
Poison,
Axes.
acid,
Firewalls.
lightning.
Lightning. There you go.
Lightning, that's what it is.
Lightning it is.
Nope, I don't have any defensive spells, so never mind.
Anything else anyone is doing?
I do have Maymay with me as well.
All right. You do feel like you've managed to summon one additional soul.
Oh, goody.
The escape pods got away.
Oh yeah. They were in the fight and then suddenly they were all abandoning ship.
Well, do you think this might be this feel like maybe a little convenient, like a little too easy? We should probably still be, keep our eye on the 6.
Cal, roll me an insight check.
Okay. Not great. Not great. 8.
Yeah, it feels a little sus, but like you're also curious to see what kind of shiny. they've
Oh
got
yeah,
over there.
absolutely. Cal's still
Yeah,
going.
yeah. Like you're cautious, but you're not like that cautious.
Yeah.
Cal's skepticism is spread to me. I'm going to check too.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. 'Cause
Roll
What are we
me an
checking?
insight check, OCMP.
Not a lot better. Let's see, 1 second. Okay, so it's 13,
13,
sorry,
Yeah.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Something about it seems off. Like your shot really gave you all an advantage, but there was still the possibility for some fight there.
Yeah.
Something made them abandon ship very quickly.
Mm.
The trap.
It's either a trap or something.
Did they
Admiral
abandon
Akbar, what
ship?
do you think about this? Is what I say.
I could have my undead servant go around the ship and collect any goods, and then bring it back to the airlock so we don't have to actually board the ship.
Oh,
I
probably
want
a
to
good
board
idea.
the ship. Can they scan or can they look just for the danger, whatever danger? Sorry, can I?
You could run a scan, certainly.
Yes, I can absolutely run a scan with all sensors.
Roll me an investigation check.
That would be a 17.
A 17. From what you can tell, the ship is damaged, but the main damage is that the life support system is completely shot.
So that has 0 life support. Me and my undeads can board the ship with 0 concern.
I wouldn't say 0, but less concerned.
Well, I do not require air.
I know, but they might have other non-breathing kind of, creatures on there and traps and whatnot.
That is a good point, OCFP.
Thank you.
Do we not have space suits?
Oh yeah, no, you can certainly enhance. It does slow down mobility a bit, but you will be able to breathe, which is a very valuable thing to have in space.
Cal's gonna put on his gold lame spacesuit.
It's got a cape.
It's
too.
got a cape.
It's like one of those like half capes.
Yeah, 6-inch Cuban heels. Yeah,
Very stylish.
very stylish.
Ooh, yeah. It's supposed to be coming to me too. Eventually.
There's a spell where you can just have a bubble of air over your head.
Nice. But yeah, it takes, I'd say probably 20-25 minutes for you all to get suited up. A couple of you, it's your first time, doing the spacewalk thing. So you're putting it on, and like Kilgore looks at you and just kind of chuckles and rearranges some of the hoses so you don't die. But yeah, after about half hour, you all are finally able to breach and move over and move about the ship. I'm going to have you all roll me an investigation check.
22.
25.
Not that good.
Dirty 20.
19 for Toby.
Damn. I mean, that's enough.
Is anyone not going to that ship besides me?
Oh, can I roast down?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What was it? Yeah.
Maybe Captain Kilgore.
Yeah,
All right.
Captain Kilgore staying on, the ship. Yeah, as you all are going around, you see a variety of cargo, of valuables. Up until the moment where the both gunners shot it directly into the life support system. Yeah, that's when I was like, okay, roll that D4. A 4, interesting.
Mhm.
And then Jay also rolled the 4. It's like, okay, yeah, that shit's
Double
gone
interesting.
now. Like, it's gonna have to be fully replaced with 2 crits. Yeah, it's fucked. Aside from that, the rest of the ship is taking some damage, but it's in pretty decent shape. Aside from not being able to support anything that needs to breathe air.
Oh,
Could we tow it?
Yeah, you can tell it.
Yes,
Omega
I have the same
lied.
thought. Let's tow it and sell it.
Yeah, there's certainly people
Sell it
who
or like get on our own?
Can we take the guns off and put the guns on our guns? Double guns.
Double guns.
these are basically the exact same guns, and in fact, your guns are in just slightly better repair. You can see these were cut off another ship and basically
No.
Well,
I've already double gunned it.
Yeah. But you do all manage to find, wow. About 880 gold credits worth of stuff each is your cut.
Woo. 880.
Yep.
Did you guys check the logs?
888
888. 888.
880 or 88 what?
880, yes.
880.
880.
And in terms of logs, record keeping wasn't really their strong suit.
Oh, fair enough.
There's like I would say there's a chart that a couple things are marked on locations. This one, from what you can see, they appear to be excellent ambush spots. This one is circled in red. I would say you also see like there are some kind of vague notes, but it strikes you as being in a kind of code that you would need a cipher to break.
I have a question. How is the galley? How is the kitchen equipment?
Primitive.
Yeah, primitive's pretty good description. It's got here's what I would say. You'd be able to resupply, although I imagine Darby of the high society type would kind of sniff at some of those ingredients as the ingredients of desperation.
There's just cupboards and cupboards of Kraft mac and cheese. It's disgusting.
It's not even Kraft mac and cheese. It's like
sorry.
And not good store brand either.
What is it? Something value.
Great value.
Great value.
Yeah.
This isn't great. This is good value.
Yeah. This is okay
This is
value.
decent. This is relatively
it
all
looks
right.
like a zero.
Where did they find Kmart's out in this sector? This expired 30,000 years ago.
I ask Omega, I say, aren't you fluent in over 6 million forms of communication? Maybe you can read the box.
No, I'm only fluent in common, primordial, uncommon, and abyssal.
Yeah. That was somebody else.
Proficient in over 4 forms of communication.
But I can cuss in no form of communication.
Nice. Oh, I have a question for you. In those forms of communication, do you use pronouns other than first and second person?
I am capable of using somewhat designated pronouns.
Or I should say, are you called other pronouns?
I am called Omega in all forms of communication.
I'm thinking Abyssal, that'd be hard.
I was
In
just gonna
abyssal, it is
say,
still Omega.
Toby's fluent in Abyssal. We could like chat.
Oh, yes. I would love to. And when you refer to me in abyssal, you may refer to me as Omega.
It's like Omega.
Yes, that is exactly how it sounds. Darby, you are quite proficient in abyssal. Perhaps me and Toby can teach you sometime the proper language.
I am proficient in common, Leonin, and other to be determined because I haven't.
Well, primordial. Or abyssal.
I think it's probably something really obscure, like leprechaun.
Ooh.
I'm also fluent in Draconic because I, speak to my Sando.
What does Sando say to you?
Usually says he wants some water, wants to play.
Feed me.
I need to poop.
Feed me, Seymour!
Feed me, Toby!
You're just singing all the time. I don't get it.
All right, Cal, go ahead and roll me a vehicle check.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
Wait. Let me use my new roll to inspire you. Do I need to roll for inspiration? I was trying to look up like ship rolls.
I'd say persuasion.
I'll try and persuade you to do a much better job this time.
All right.
I rolled a... Oh, if it's persuasion, it's probably very good.
So I only roll one.
24.
Yeah, no, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
25.
Cal, This is probably not the first time you've ever towed a ship, but it's probably not something you're keen to do often. But this time, now that you've got a little better sense of the controls, you got a few more credits clinking around in your account, feeling a little more relaxed. This time you set the course and make it back to Euphoria Station, no problem.
Woot.
And you all make it back to the station. It appears rather bustling. Roll me a perception check.
They're happy to see us.
That would be a 15.
A 12.
I got a 12 too.
I got a 21.
Oh, there it is. What was it?
Perception.
15.
That's still decent.
21.
All right, so basically everyone but Kit and Cal, as you all are flying past on your way to Euphoria Station, you do notice some of those escape pods appear to be headed in the same direction. But you pass them all and arrive well before any of them would.
Wonderful. Well, you know what? I imagine they'd love to buy their ship back.
Yes, for the price of a soul.
That's all it costs?
I mean,
Well, and I think if either Grendel or Kit could repair it, we could sell it for a premium back to them.
change its designation, they'll never know.
What was your
It's a
question,
completely
Cal?
different
My
ship.
question was, would we recognize the people on the station? Like, was it a certain species?
No.
Okay.
No, you all did not get a chance to see or interact with these
With any of the
people.
people.
They wouldn't necessarily recognize you either.
Okay.
I'm guessing they would recognize your ship and
their
definitely
ship?
their ship.
Yeah.
So they didn't have like team shirts or anything.
No, not that you could tell.
It's such a pirate thing is to have team shirts.
It's
if they did.
Building Thursdays.
Yes, I'm sure if they all had matching shirts, they would all be red.
Could we be waiting by the loading dock to, see when their ships come in? I'm sure we'd recognize the pods.
Yes, we could greet them back.
Those floral necklaces.
Oh, we're all gonna get laid.
Floral necklaces, but there's all grenades.
I mean, like a necklace of fireballs
Yeah.
that maybe we could insert into their mouths. Who
Oh,
would do
that is barbaric. No one would ever do that in this day and age.
I heard stories round a campfire about a crazy warrior that used to do that kind of shit all the time.
Yes, the ancients had no thought of decency.
Yeah.
Or
But they didn't fuck around with souls as much.
That is their loss. Perhaps we should go to the airlocks and wait for these pirates to arrive.
All right, so
to
as-
what end?
To
Should
what
we
end?
not-
Yeah. Are we
Did
gonna
we have
fuck
to,
with them or we-
like, I was gonna say, did we have to check back in with someone, or did we finish our?
yeah, y'all do have to go and let Zibalak know that you do have to go back to Zibalak and let them know that the delivery has been made. I still nearly flubbed it.
I didn't know you could speak Abyssal.
Practice, my friend, practice.
Well, I think that we could split the party and have some.
I think we
people
should
to-
offload this ship before those escape pods get here.
Oh, sell it to a third party before they arrive.
I would not be.
Quite clever.
Oh, is Grog still here? The one that gave us the cursed items?
Oh,
Blast you know, he is.
Oh, can I look? Can I do a look for Grog? I think it's Grog, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Search for Grog.
I will help you. This be an investigation.
Both of you roll me an investigation check.
Right.
Oh, this would be a 14.
Well, I only got 12.
14 is enough.
All right.
You're just about to give up. Like you've looked in Nectar and Honeydew, you've looked in the hallway where y'all ran into him, and you're ready to give up.
I've tried nothing and I'm all out of.
Omega, you are also about at the end of your patience when you happen to see him round the corner and go, what can I do for you all?
Grog or Grubby, hey, we got a deal for you. How would you like a barely used ship?
Well, what, where'd you get it?
I mean, I would think a fellow like you knows better than to ask those sorts of questions.
Well, you know, I've just always been told you might want to, you know, let's go see it.
Let's go look.
Let's go
Let's
see
go look. All right, what do I have to roll to?
I'll
So,
try and sell it.
Yeah, I would say a persuasion.
All right.
You're talking up this ship as you're coming to it.
It's
Right,
barely
look,
used.
look,
I
look,
will. This is my deal here. I can be the used car salesman.
Yeah, you do, because I'm not that good at it.
Yes, Darby, you have always reminded me of a used transport salesman.
Oh, I rolled very low.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3, so it's a
Yeah, so did I.
14.
So you say, well, you know, and you know, it's taking a little battle damage, and blah blah blah. It doesn't have a life support system that functions, and he's like,
Can I try to persuade a little bit better?
Yes, you can certainly.
you can certainly try.
Use some of your feminine wiles.
We don't know who's in that.
17?
17. Look, it's a nice enough ship, and yeah, if I could breathe on it, I might be able to do. Honestly, I don't quite have the coin at the moment to really make that happen. And also, there are no escape pods on here.
Oh, they were all used. Because
Only cowards need them.
yes,
They
they were all used as we murdered everyone on board because they neglected to follow the deal that we had set forth. Just as you are threatening to do at this particular moment.
All right, Darby, roll me an intimidation check.
It's a bit of a fixer-upper.
You know what else is a bit of a fixer-upper? You in about an hour, if you don't. That's a little better. Well, my intimidation isn't terrible. Let's see, 7. 19.
19. All right. Listen, I promised I would do you all a favor, right?
Yes.
Okay, here's the favor I will do to you, for you. Sorry, slip of the tongue. The fat cat is scary,
Oh, this is
like
true.
surprisingly scary.
Yeah.
Out.
Darby is just casually running a claw down his cheek, gangster style. I don't have the coin, but I know somebody who scraps ships, and they would probably be willing to, at a discount, since there's no escape pods or life support, take this hunk of junk off your hands.
I mean,
Wonderful.
yeah, that works.
Can you give it? Can you give it a day?
I think if no one knows that it's
Honestly,
here,
don't
that's
know. We can-
probably okay.
A galactic day, that is quite a long time. Perhaps.
My contact is not on this station. He's not what you'd call someone who likes to be tied to a particular location.
The previous owners of this ship might be on their way, piecemeal, as it were, in pieces as well. So time is of the essence.
What was the coordinate she was at?
Who is what? Where?
The
Do I know
coordinates.
the
Yeah,
coordinates?
I'm just trying to calculate, escape pod engines versus your ship's engines.
We tell him.
Yes. He's like, one or two of them may get here, but that's certainly not enough. You would outnumber them.
Absolutely not. We're just saying there needs to be a little bit of
Urgency.
care in hiding the ship. Maybe not announcing its presence.
Oh, yeah. I think I can help you there. Yeah.
Wonderful. I think we all agree, do we not, everyone?
Yes, what is the name of your associate?
I mean, do you really want a name?
I don't.
No.
No, we don't need to know. We'll
You're just going to not remember it.
Yeah,
Right.
We'll
Or
leave
intentionally
you-
mistake it.
yeah, that too.
we will leave it in your very capable hands to arrange this.
Absolutely. He takes out a communication device and he begins to speak in GIF on it. And you all hear a familiar voice in a language none of you speak respond. It's our old friend Brian, who helped you all perform a heist only a few days before. And after a moment, Grug hangs up his communication device, says, all right, Braun says if you can have that salvage ship docked on the other side of the station, they'll never see it.
Done.
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 Always a pleasure doing business with you, Grubby.
Now we're squaresies, right? I mean, once you get paid,
Yes.
Once we get paid.
all right. All
A
right.
pleasure. As
And,
always.
and Grug begins to leave, not turning his back on any of you all.
Can I
He just walks backwards
at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Tony
just
Soprano,
gets up.
Always nice to see you, Grubby.
Yeah, Grog, you are practically a member of the Breakfast Club. You have nothing to fear unless you double cross us.
Yeah, I'm going to be going right now.
That's probably for the best.
Scampers off.
I think we all laughed.
I like that, Grubby, don't y'all?
Not really.
He's kind of funny.
He did give Omega a curse bag of holding.
Oh, you gave me curse stuff too. What
I like him about as well as I like all of you.
I mean,
There.
I like Grubby a little bit more than I like you, but I think
I'm
it's
gonna get a
mutual.
refill. And then we will pick up back up.
All right, I quite appreciate what he allows us to do. He's a quite capable individual when he is motivated. In the
Yes, he has resources.
Oh, he knows people, don't he?
He knows several more now.
He knows at least one. Braun. And us.
Yeah.
Yes, he knows one other person. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about Braun. All right. Well, we'll probably get something for that.
Yes, like a 1 credit.
I mean,
A cursed something or another.
it's free real estate.
Yeah.
All right, so
Quite
you all
fortuitous.
you are back on the station. No job immediately pending. What do y'all want to do?
We need to go check in with that guy, didn't we?
Yes,
Oh,
go
yeah,
and talk to Zibalak.
Yes, y'all head down to the cargo bay storage area, where the hobgoblin man Zibalak is waiting. It's, oh, welcome back. How did the delivery go?
Not well.
I thought it went great.
No, what it shows. I've got a picture here that says it was delivered
Yeah. It was
right next to the door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Amazon.
Yeah. We even
Did you
put it
know-
outside of where the door swing open.
Yes,
Perfect.
inquiry. Zibalak, do you know anything about the Killington Liberation Front? Or whatever they're called.
Well, yes.
They appear to be interested in your package. If you get my drift.
Well,
Aren't we all?
that's not my package.
It is your package. Was.
It came through here. It was not mine.
Is the DHL of this spaceport like not competent, but it gets there eventually?
Exactly.
Incompetent and overpriced.
Yeah, that too.
Well, you do wish to have your price, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it.
Very well. He clicks the button and 3,000 gold credits ching, ding, 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 ding,
Ding-a-ding-a-ding.
go into your accounts.
No.
3,000. 3,000 each.
Yep.
Did we get that already? I thought.
No, we
Unless-
didn't.
yeah, no, I don't think you did.
Cool.
Yeah, he's rolling.
If you did, I'll just jack up the prices.
What's the name of that black alley, dark alley, back alley place?
Yes, there is a store here known as the Back Alley. It's been known to come across magic items.
It's the back door.
The back
What?
door.
Would anyone care to accompany me to the back alley?
No, but I'll
I,
go to the back door.
I thought you'd never ask.
It has one of them beaded curtains, doesn't it?
At least.
At least.
At least two.
At least
Yeah.
two.
And one beaded curtain, one meat curtain.
Ooh, meat curtains.
Meat curtains.
Uh,
Mm.
It's just magic stuff.
I mean, it's a black market shop.
Okay.
I really hope it's that goblin, but wearing a false mustache.
It is
There's
now.
only-
It's not, but
Oh.
it should be.
There's only one
Oh.
shopkeeper that runs from store to store.
Different actors
Well,
we
is
check
it
with.
the fake nose, mustache, and the glasses.
The
combo?
Groucho costume.
Let's all go to different shops at the same time and see what happens.
Is that where are we gonna go do that, or do you guys want to do something
Yeah,
else?
so you head to the back alley, and as you're walking up to it, you see this rather large bouncer, arms crossed, muscular looking, standing at the door. And as you're starting to walk, he's, wait a minute, what's password, man?
I'll give him the requisite amount of golden credits,
That works.
Yeah.
which is probably, I don't know, 10.
It's closer to 50, but
Oh, 50 will do. I think I have
Yeah.
like 40,000 gold or something stupid.
go on in.
For future reference, my large stout man, what is the password?
It's gold.
Okay.
There is no password.
There is no password.
He's just like
He's not even a
He's not even
No.
working there. Yeah.
He steps aside and you all make your way in. And it is indeed a long, narrow, dim space. But in it, you do see a number of items. You see what is clearly drug paraphernalia. You see a number of magic items that appear to be at fairly stiff prices. But there is some magic stuff available.
Is there are there rounds for light laser rifles or laser pistols?
I'm guessing you could probably find some of those. Yes.
We should just buy rounds for Cal and then not bother because I can't hit the button.
I've been pretty good with my laser
Well,
pistol.
yes, you two, the two fighting types.
Yeah. The two martial people have been done very well with the lasers.
It's almost like it's a gig.
Yeah.
Do you have to roll for stuff?
You do see there are a few around. Yes. We don't have the highest selection. It's a very popular item.
Yes, I imagine. How much should it go for?
500 for laser pistol, 750 for laser rifle.
Well, I don't need the machine. I need the charges.
Oh, that's the charges. Yes.
Oh, okay.
The ammunition is very expensive.
How much is it?
Well, okay, but
What,
like, how
each?
much is? Like
That's a full cart.
Okay, and how much is a full cart? Like, how many are in a cartridge?
50 for the pistol. I think 30 for the rifle.
Okay, and it was 500.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like 2 for the laser rifle, so that's 1,000. And then,
it's for the rifle, it's 750 each.
oh, I didn't hear that part very easily, but okay. Yeah, so I want 2 for the rifle. So that's
1,500.
and then it was 500 for the
Pistol.
pistol. Yeah, so I want one of those. So it was 60 plus 50, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because it was okay. Yes, thank you.
230 each.
Toby would like to get 2 of the cartridges for the laser pistols.
Ah, yes. Cleaning out my stock.
Yeah, so
that'd be 1,000.
okay.
I'll do the same.
Unfortunately, I am out of stock at this point.
Oh, that
I
is
do have
fine.
this laser rifle cartridge for only 750 golden credits.
I do not have a laser rifle. It will do me no good.
Hey, oi, Three Face. I'll gives you me the laser pistol. I prefer the rifle. So how can we do this? I'll let you buy at price. So if you give me 500,
Mhm.
500, I'll give you me the 50 for the pistol. I'm just gonna drop the accent, and then I take her 500 plus 250.
And so moved by this whole procedure, it's worked out. The ammo closet is cleared
It's
out. for
cleared
lasers.
out. Okay, excellent.
And what may I get for the rest of you?
Shopkeeper. I'm sorry, I did not catch your designation.
I'm called Visk.
Visk. All right. Well, Visk, it is a pleasure meeting you. It is my understanding that you deal in more under the radar type of items. Is that correct?
Oh yes.
Have you ever come across any mushrooms that might have unknown properties from a certain desert planet that may or may not be joining the Independent Planetary Union, whatever they're called?
I have heard
Ones.
that yes, those are available. They're not currently in potion form, but I might have a few on hand.
I only require the raw materials.
I have 4 such mushrooms that I'd be willing to part for 2,000 total.
I will take all of them, thank you.
Excellent. So
And
good to
one
meet
more
you.
inquiry. Do you have any particular items that you would recommend for a necromancer? I have a few in mind if you cannot think of your own categories.
I certainly am open to suggestions. I find for legal reasons it's best I not recommend things.
Yes, I am wondering if you have a mantle of spell resistance.
A mantle of spell resistance. Let me see.
Are we actually looking up items? I was going to see if there was anything on display.
Here's what I will say. There is a 50% chance that uncommon and rare items are here at fairly stout prices. Unfortunately, that is one item I don't currently have. That is a very popular one. Hard to keep it in stock, especially
one-
among pirates. I mean, independent contractors, you say.
Yes, one more. Do you have a keep of malt bark?
That one I believe I do.
Oh, goody.
Smells a bit like sulfur. That's the one.
That should be the one, yes.
Ah, yes. Let me check my inventory very quick.
Yes.
Naturally, the one book I don't have right here.
It's from
Tasha's, right?
That one I think is in the DMG.
Oh.
Cape of the Mountebank. Yes. That one I can let go of for 10,000 gold credits.
Oh, 10,000. Given that I have already bought some of your black market mushrooms, perhaps we could cut a deal.
I could let it go for 9,500.
Perhaps a better deal than I brought all my companions with me, and you all are making quite a bit of gold credits today.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Not great. That would be an 8.
92.50. I'm sorry. It's a very valuable item, and magic items are so hard to come by thanks to those GU bastards.
Yes, I will buy it for 92.50.
Excellent. It looks like it fits you quite well. It
No.
really goes with your, well, I started to say eyes, but it really goes with your visual units.
Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Perhaps we will
The
meet again.
pleasure was definitely mostly mine. Is there anything else I can help you find folks with?
I don't suppose you would have a laser pistol that would make it easier to hit someone.
I have been known to carry targeting devices that make it a little bit easier to hit something. They're not what you'd call strictly legal in all corners of, well, frankly, in any corners of the galaxy. I've got them at several price points if you're interested.
Might I have a look? What kind of item is this?
Oh, certainly. And he takes you over and shows you what appears to be a fairly sophisticated targeting device that can be attached to a laser pistol. He's got one that this one is pretty good. For your average person, it's more than enough. What you might call a +1, if we're to put this in mathematical terms. That I could sell you for 1,500 gold credits. This one is slightly better, almost double as good as the other enhancement. For that one, I could let it go for 8,000, perhaps.
Oh, since we're such good friends, perhaps you would be willing to lower the price a little bit. Might I roll a
You may.
persuasion?
You may try to persuade me.
23?
3. Well, for the one, we'll call it 1,000. For the 2, 6,000.
A deal, my good friend. I will beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, wire over 6,000 credits.
Excellent. Yes. And if you'll just see my man All Thumbs over there, he'll get that attached to your item.
Right, and then I assume
Don't take the name personally. It's gift humor. You understand?
It's a family name.
Doesn't always translate.
That's cool. Thank you.
Cool story, bro.
I assume my bullets still carry over.
Yes. It doesn't require you to buy new ammo. It does take a while, and as you take it over, you see this Githyanki artificer who like looks at you kind of sideways, just kind of grunts, takes it, and starts ripping shit out. And it looks rough to watch. But over the course of about 30 minutes, you see it wired up, and when you get it back, it's a little heavier to hold, but like you can see the targeting has definitely improved.
It says, "Shoot here, idiot." Would that increase the damage by 2 as well?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Ooh. Wonderful. I will let someone else have a go. As I start playing with pew pew pew. Pew.
They do have a shooting range that you can.
I'm not wasting my ammo there. I'm pretending.
Do you by chance have a luck stone?
Unfortunately, those again are very popular items. Hard to keep in stock.
They're very good. I hear you.
The kind of how shall I say, clientele I get are very interested in anything to boost their luck. And it's hard.
Aren't we all?
Yes, yes, they're very, very, very sought after items. Something perhaps else I could help you.
You have a ring of protection.
Hmm. No ring. I do have a cloak.
Oh, I already have a cloak, but thank you.
Oh, it is quite lovely.
I will think on this.
Anything for my discerning human friend or my tabaxi friend here?
I'm good, thanks.
Well, if ever you come across any items that you need to get rid of that for legal misunderstanding reasons you can't sell elsewhere, you can always come ask for Visk.
I'll keep that in mind.
Keep it in mind.
Excellent, excellent. Yes, please exit this way through this beaded curtain. I find it's easier to send people out a different door when they come through the back alley.
Pew pew.
And many gold credits later, you all exit the back alley. Anything else y'all wish to do?
Did those pods come in yet?
So far not yet.
I want to go like wait for them.
I meant to see. I'm sorry, I had to leave for a minute. Did he have any potions, like fancy potions?
No, there is a potion shop, however.
Okay.
Yes, it's a place called Sela's Solutions, and Sela is one of the few humans, aside from old crazy man Pickett, whom y'all have seen on this station. As you walk in, Toby, this human woman stands up and says, "Oh, welcome. I am Sela, and these are my solutions. How may I help you today?"
Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up, but my phone won't let me do it.
What potion are you after?
I was looking at the elixir of health. I don't know what it does though.
Of health.
And also the potion of diminution. I'm assuming that shrinks you. I'm already small, so I don't need that. Never mind.
You could be tiny though.
Potion of fire, giant strength. That's kind of fun.
So the elixir of health, if you are suffering from any disease or are blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, this lovely little red liquid with bubbles in it will fix you right up. Sort of like lesser restoration in a bottle. Lovely.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. The potion of invulnerability. I can't say that word.
Invulnerability.
There you go. Say it again.
Invulnerability.
Invulnerability. Okay. I still can't say it.
Yes. Yes. A very popular potion. I do happen to have, well, one of them.
How much?
Start with for, say 5,000 gold credits.
And how long does it last? Like an hour?
For 1 minute.
For
For
1
most
minute.
nights, that is more than enough.
Yeah. Well, do you have any like superior healing potions that you'd be willing to sell for to me?
Yes, I'll sell you them for 800 gold pieces each.
All right, I'm going to take 2 superior healing.
Excellent, excellent. And I tell you what, I'll throw in 2 regulars for the price.
Oh, right. Thank you.
High five.
Is there anything else I can get for you or for any of your companions?
Would that be lesser or greater The regular ones.
That would be a lesser. Those would be
Lesser.
two lesser and two superior,
Okay.
which are 8d4 plus 8.
For 16 and okay, gotcha. Ow. I think I'm done.
Excellent. Any other shopping we wish to do?
No, we can like actually do what we were doing. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. All good. So old crazy man Pickett is wanting to wait for the escape pods to come in. What are the rest of you looking to do?
I would like to go back to. Sorry, hold on. I would like to go back to my inner sanctum and use these mushrooms and prepare some blink potion.
All right. Cal, anything you're up to?
I think I'm going to honeydew nectar. I'm gonna kick it.
All right.
So I
Yeah.
roll for relaxation.
I'll come to it. Kit, is there anything that you're wanting to do in this little bit of downtime you've got?
I do not believe so.
Oh, sorry, hold on. Go ahead.
Ooh, feedback.
I do not think we have enough downtime to start trying to learn any new skills or get better at something, correct?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I just want to drink a lot of ale.
All right.
Yeah.
Putting you in the nectar and honeydew camp. Toby.
I'll go with old crazy man Pickett. And
Hey,
and Sando, and we'll wait for the escape pods.
And Darby, I will assume, is looking at alien kitchenware. All right. So I'll start with Omega. Omega, roll me an Arcana check.
All right. That would be 24.
24. Yeah, you get a good start on it. You know it's going to take a little time to make it happen. But I would say that you get your laboratory set up. You've got all 4 of these mushrooms, like, starting the chemical breakdown process to turn them into magical potions. It will take probably a couple of weeks for that to fully come to fruition. But when it's done, I would say you have, let me just roll for it. It'll be enough for 9 potions.
Wow. Okay.
With very high Arcana roll, you're very efficiently using these mushrooms. And that, like I said, it's going to take a couple of weeks, but those will be very rare potions. So you'll be punching above your weight class for sure. All
Okay.
right. And that is going to take up most of Omega's free time for a little bit. In Nectar and Honeydew, Cal and Kit, the 2 of you are enjoying good music, good food, good drinks. I would say the 2 of you coming in have definitely gotten people's attention, and y'all managed to not have to actually pay for any drinks.
We are the party.
Absolutely. Both of you roll me a performance check.
I got a 16.
It's pretty good. Got 15.
15. Yeah, y'all are not overly conspicuous, but definitely people are hanging out. People are having a good time.
We're here for ourselves. We're not here to entertain people.
Yeah, and you're having a great time. Let's see. And are largely left unbothered. Toby and old crazy man Pickett. I'm gonna have both of you roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Always a good way to start the day. I guess I've had my bell movement. Constitution.
Toby got 16.
16, nice.
OCMP got 15.
Nice, yeah. So the Constitution check was mostly to say, like, because it's a lot of waiting around. It's a lot of, do you have the patience? Do you have the stamina to wait for fucking hours? And it's a full 8 hours. That the two of you are just hanging out in this kind of receiving area, waiting for any kind of news. After about 8 hours, and the boredom is just about terminal at this point. But you hear a commotion and you see a tractor beam pull in an escape pod into the main cargo bay. After a couple of minutes, it is opened and a half-elf female emerges from it, and she looks pissed. OCMP, you're up first. What are you doing?
I guess I roll an insight. I mean, obviously she's pissed, but I try to see if I have any idea why.
See if you can glean
Other
some
than the obvious.
insight. What's that?
Said I'm wondering if I know why other than the obvious, although I didn't roll great. So I think I got 12.
A 12. I would say you're far enough away that it's not easy to discern all the motives of what is a stranger. With a 12, you do notice that she appears to carry herself with great confidence. In terms of why she's pissed, the obvious seems like a pretty good motive.
All right. I guess I go approach her, but not necessarily to talk to her, just to kind of follow her, but at a little bit of a distance and see where she goes.
Roll me a stealth check.
All right. Yeah, that's better. I do not remember any of my stats. So I got a 23.
Yeah, that is more, way more than you needed. I rolled a perception check with her at disadvantage. She got a nat 1. So she is in full like stomping rage mode. She is not hard to follow. And you are able to kind of follow her at a distance.
Can I also like try to perceive on whatever she's like talking, if she interacts with somebody, what she says, that kind of thing?
Yeah, if and when that happens, I will give you an opportunity to do that. Toby, are you following along with OCMP? Are you taking a different tack?
How many escape pods were we waiting for?
I mean, a couple, I'd say a dozen or so fired off. You passed probably 5 or 6 on the way here.
And this person that old crazy man Pickett is following, we think that it's what, like the captain, or
roll me an insight check.
I just want to figure out if that's like a really important person, then maybe we should like double team it. If not, wait for it. Oh, that was a really bad roll. Insight 6.
I mean, she's got a nice coat.
I think I'll wait for the next one.
All right.
I'll wait for with Sando, and we'll just I'll try to have him like do tricks and see if I can make any cash.
All right. Yeah, roll me an animal handling check.
I'm not going to use that dice because it's obviously a bad one. Animal handling check. Ooh, +6. 18 + 6.
Nice. And then roll me a
24.
performance check with advantage.
Performance +1. Nat 20, so 21.
Yeah, you actually end up making 75 gold credits from passersby, who are very highly entertained. The one negative thing about that is a couple of the station employees, for lack of a better term, station staff perhaps, kind of cast a sideways glance at you, like, who's this motherfucker and why are they performing here and we're not getting a cut? But when one of them comes to approach, Sando kind of, and they suddenly find they have no more questions.
I was gonna say I would happily give them like maybe 5 or 10 credits, just to keep the peace.
Yeah, no one shows up for quite some time, is what I would say.
Okay.
OCMP, bouncing back to you. At this point, this half-elf female has been stomping through the station and has moved into one of the deeper levels. I don't think you all have been this far below yet. You still following along? Still?
Yeah, I think at some point I do start to. I don't know. Does she still seem like to be peeved, or is she calmed down a bit?
She has calmed down only the slightest amount. She still doesn't seem to be paying much attention to her surroundings, and seems to be moving with some purpose towards a particular area.
Right. Well, it's a bad idea, but I'm going to go approach her and start talking to her and say, "Excuse me, ma'am, I couldn't help but notice that," I don't know, I'm trying to think what I've probably seen her do. "I couldn't help but notice, you seem quite upset. Are you okay? Is there any way I can help?"
Do you have a ship?
Yeah.
With working life support?
I do.
And you
do you
could
wanna
get
join
me
us?
that, or you
Can I
could
get-
get out of my fucking way.
Well, hold on there. What happened? Do you want to talk about it?
Not
think
particularly with
so,
a
yeah.
stranger, no.
Oh. Well, all right. I just heard some fellows come in and they say that they destroyed, or I should say crippled the ship and its life support. Might that have been yours? Did it kind of look like, and I describe what it looks like?
Roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
Well, what's that?
So I think I got a not natural 20. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, probably.
That's high enough. She doesn't actually pull the pistol and point it at you.
Or 22
but you-
is what I got.
You do see that her hand is on a laser pistol. Says, tell me about this shit.
All right. And then I kind of proceed to bullshit her a little bit. Like I make up details.
Roll me a deception check.
All right. Roll to bullshit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Deception. I don't think that's my strongest. That's okay. So not nat 20 again.
All right. Yeah, you give her a description of just 2 people you've seen on the station. And she seems to be buying. Where might I find these individuals?
Well, I can't exactly say. I kind of lost them, but if you don't mind if I spend a little time with you, maybe I could help you look for them and point them out if I see them.
Yes, come with me. And she turns and heads back to the kind of main area.
And so while we're hanging out, I try to covertly get as much information out of her about what they're doing as I can. And the
All
ship.
right. Roll me. I'll call this a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh, no. No, that's gonna be pretty bad. All right, so disadvantage, persuasion, 14.
14. You don't get a lot of details. You get the sense this is someone who is very good at dissimulating, at not giving anything away. You can tell there are a couple of scars that she has that indicate, she's probably been under duress and interrogated before, and just not likely to give up a whole lot of detail. What you do glean from her is that they were hanging out in this part of space where sensors don't work as well, so that they could move up and surprise people. And through a series of what she classifies as lucky shots, this cargo ship was able to knock out their life support and force them to abandon ship. And that's pretty much all you get. I would say with that 14, which is exactly what you needed to hit, you don't give away that you were the one who completely put out there. You really, like, Toby loosened the jar, and then you took that jar and you fucking smashed it to just extend that metaphor to its full usefulness. But yeah, you managed to keep that card nice and poked up against the vest, if I can just mix all the metaphors.
Mhm. Yeah. Could I also roll an insight check now that I've gotten to know her better, as to like what makes her tick and what would like make her be more talkative?
Yes, it'll be a pretty high check, but I'll allow you to roll for it.
All right. Hopefully, that's on. Maybe let's see. So insight. So that would be an 18.
18. You get the sense that she is someone who is motivated by a sense of power. Someone who clearly enjoys being in command. You get the sense that she enjoys kind of living the high life when she's got the credits. Not much more than that. I would say the other thing you figure out pretty quickly is that she is extremely guarded, and you've done considerably better than most people would in terms of connecting with her.
Okay.
I want to check in real quickly in the Nectar and Honeydew. Kit and Cal, y'all have been there for hours. I'm going to have you both roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's fair.
I got a 13.
Constitution.
Oh, geez.
Oh, you can carry me out.
Remember to say the number because we can't see it.
5.
It'd be 7.
Oh, it'd be 7.
7. So Cal is wasted. Not like passed out at the table or anything. Kit, you're feeling pretty good, but you're fully in the drunk category. What
Can I
do
try
y'all
to
do?
pickpocket people?
As long as it's not me.
Yeah, you can try. Roll me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
11.
11. You go to pick someone's pocket, and they grab your hand and go, "Honey, if you want to put your hand on my ass, all you gotta do is ask."
Oh, come dance with me.
All right, roll me a performance check.
Nice.
Not at disadvantage because you're drunk. That's the only way I can dance.
I got 16.
16. Yeah, you're putting on a hell of a dance. This person is not a good dancer. But they are distracted. If you want to take another shot at sleight of hand, I'll give you another roll with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, you said?
Huh?
Oh, that's not gonna be good. 8.
8. You move in for their pocket, and they try to plant a kiss on you.
Oh, no. I just like to dance. No kissing.
Ouch.
Fine. And they turn and they leave the Nectar and Honeydew, shouting. And with all their money.
Damn it. Tried so hard. And I'm also really, really trying to resist the temptation to pickpocket Cal. I've had a few drinks, So, and I see that Cal is like, ooh, but I'm like, no, don't do it. Don't do it. We're
Cal is
crewmates.
sort of
Don't do
slowly
it.
started listing to the side. Doesn't appear to have noticed, but is slowly just turning into the leaning tower of Cal.
I would like to say that I think it would be an attack of opportunity if someone tried to pickpocket Cal. My urchin instincts would not allow for
Cal, roll me a perception check.
okay. Perception 17.
17. Let's see. Yeah, someone is very clumsily trying to fiddle for your, like, you kind of phase in and out for a second, and you come back in, you feel a rummaging in
Mhm.
one of your pockets.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Claws out. I'll grab that arm.
All right, roll me an attack roll.
Brilliant, fine.
Okay, yeah. 18.
18.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just making sure that
Oh, don't,
no one had taken any of your money or your keys or nothing.
oh, that don't feel like like you're telling me the truth here, Buster. I think you
Go
owe
ahead and
an
roll me a
apology.
d6 plus 5.
A d6 plus 5. Okay, 8.
Yeah, they have got full on blood welling down their arm. Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding.
No,
I'm,
don't be good. I think I understand perfectly clearly.
look, I'm sorry. You know, it's very expensive on this station, and I was just looking for a way to make it through, and I clearly made a very bad judgment call.
What do they look like? Do they have any like jewelry, anything expensive?
Yes. There's a very fancy necklace around their neck.
All right, I take my other and I rip off the necklace and I say, okay, we square, and I let go.
Okay.
Oh,
Sweet bastard. You're going and giving me the eyes, ain't you?
Oh God. It bleeds so badly. I need to get to the emergency room.
Oh, jeez.
And they scamper
Oh,
off.
no, before he scampers off, I put the necklace back in his pocket.
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
it was both the worst and the best day of his life.
Yeah, right. Sleight of hand, 8 and 15.
23, yeah.
23, yeah.
You managed to tuck it into the back pocket and they don't even realize what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, I think they learned a lesson.
We'll see, won't we?
Mm.
Let's see. Toby is currently off stage, so we'll check back in with old Crazy Man Piggott. So at this point, the pirate captain, who has introduced herself at this point as Hexa, is basically standing in front of Nectar and Honeydew, and everyone who passed, is that them? Is that them? Is that them? Is that them?
I say, all right, calm down. I'll point out when they come in, but let me go buy you a drink. And I go and I buy her like the most expensive.
Well, that would be the Dance of the Seven Hells.
Yeah.
Hey.
Callbacks.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, in most places they would have a sign saying no liquor beyond this point. It's not really that kind of station, so you're able to bring it back out into the. I keep trying to think of a better name than Promenade. But that's what I've got. 2 margaritas in
The marketplace.
So y'all are standing in this very busy marketplace area, and she's still like on high alert, but she takes it. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you'd enjoy it. I know I can tell that you're a woman of fine tastes, and you know, I know that you've just suffered a great loss, so I thought maybe you'd like a little generosity.
14 hours in an escape pod is not exactly my idea of a fun time.
No.
It's very tight.
Did you bring your
Not in a
Kindle?
pleasant way.
That's true. That's true. So I kind of try to ask, so I asked, how many comrades, are you expecting any of your other comrades to come back, or were you the only one to escape?
No, we all managed to get off, barely, considering all the oxygen got sucked out of our ship, a matter of seconds. But the thing about those escape pods is they kind of go in all directions. So if I'm very lucky, 5 or 6 of my crew might end up here.
Mhm. Well, I hope they show up. It's a terrible loss of life, especially after losing the life support. So actually, the place we were going to sell the ship, can I take her there, or that person?
Roll me an investigation check.
Why are you selling this out?
What? What'd you say? Okay, so I got an 11.
And 11, you're looking around and you don't see any sign of Grug at the moment.
Oh, drug. That's right.
Yeah, he's the contact of the contact.
Do I see any of the other people in our crew around me?
I would say you can probably, when you went in for to buy that drink, you probably saw Cal and Kit. The rest you have not seen, and in fact, that brings up an excellent transition point. Darby, I think you were off stage when you were seeing what people were looking to do with their downtime. Darby, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for Toby to finish typing.
Sorry.
I am going to look into finding Priscilla.
Ah, excellent. So, roll me an investigation check. It's not a real high check.
I'm glad it's not a high check. Let's have a look. Why do I have 3 character sheets? Stupid. 13 plus investigation. 19.
19, yeah. You have heard Priscilla referenced on your first night here, and you managed to make your way to the area where you heard she resided. You go up, you knock on the door, and she opens it, and immediately looks terrified.
No need to be concerned. I believe I'm not the one that you're familiar with. If you have a moment, I'd love to explain.
Yes, you're not going to use that pistol on me, are you?
No. You know, I haven't even tried it yet. It might backfire for all I know. I bought it from the most irreputable place. But that is beside the point. I'm here to search for someone who you're very familiar with. And judging by your reaction, you are familiar with their reputation as well.
Oh, quite. I hope I don't regret this, but please come in.
I hope you don't regret it also.
You can tell she's not crazy about inviting you into her quarters. There's a wincing quality to it, but she feels, well, I won't report without an insight check, but you can tell it doesn't take an insight check to tell she's real fucking nervous right now.
I can understand your nervousness. I know who I resemble.
Can I get you a drink, a cigar?
You can call me Darby. No, I do not wish to impose upon you in such a manner. I really just want to talk. I know that I resemble, although slightly worse for wear, someone who you might be familiar with, a Ginger Thomas Brady. I would like to get if there is a reaction to the full name, I will do an insight.
Throw me an insight check.
Not fantastic, I'm sure. 2, 3. I don't get my. Oh, I do have the Stone of Luck, so it's a +3. 15.
15. She doesn't react in terror or surprise. What you sense is almost relief.
Yes. I am not that individual. I'm sure that you are aware of the reputation of of this particular person.
Oh yes, he has left me here to keep this quarters in good stead for if he should choose to return.
Yes, yes. I'm looking for this individual.
I'm afraid the individual you seek has not been on the station for several months.
Does that seem true?
I would say with that insight check of 15, yes. You as you're looking around the room too, you can see that it is decorated in a very similar style to other GTB domiciles that you have seen. And it's very clear that everything is very carefully maintained according to Ginger Tom Brady styles. In fact, at one point, your tail just kind of brushes up against something and moves it ever so slightly, and you notice her push it back into place.
I'm like
Almo-
a cat.
Almost as an afterthought, like not even, it's just instinct.
What is your what dealings have you had with this individual in the past?
Mostly I've served as a personal assistant on this station. He was here for 2-3 months perhaps, doing various deals, setting up accounts and then closing them and opening new ones. I didn't really follow all of it, but he departed for what is the name? Jexaw. It's an elf world in the IPA. A few months back.
Do I need to roll to make sure that that seems true?
You can roll an insight check. I'll give you advantage at this point.
What's that? 18. So a 21 or a 5. So I'll take the 21.
21. Everything she's telling you is true. You can tell she is thoroughly terrified of you at this point. You get the sense that she is staying in this place because she was commanded to, not because she particularly wants to be here.
I feel a great level of fear radiating from you.
Yes, if you truly do know what that person is capable of, you know that they will not look kindly on giving away intelligence.
You never heard anything about me? About anyone coming after Mr. Brady?
Oh, lots of people are coming after Mr. Brady, is my understanding.
My claws will tense. I think this is different. He makes a lot of enemies, but the greatest enemy perhaps is one of his own creation. I want an end to Mr. Brady. You understand? I wish to free you, to free all of us from his tyranny, from his rages, from his pure hatred.
So I was gonna roll a fear check and I rolled a 3. So she is like leaking liquids from several
No.
body parts, and is just in tears among other things. Please sir, spare me. I will do whatever it takes.
I wish you no harm. In fact, I'm on a revenge quest, you might call it, of my own. Ginger Tom Brady took someone from me Someone very, very important, not unlike yourself. Someone who worked with this individual. And it caused me a great, great deal of harm. Is there anything else you can tell me about what you know of Mr. Brady's whereabouts?
I only know that he headed to Jexaw, the IPA core planet, some months ago for business he did not share with me.
No, I don't expect he would. If you'd like, I offer you the chance to leave now, if you wish. Your duty here is ended. You need not fear Mr. Brady. No longer.
Oh.
Might I make, I hesitate to even ask, might I make one request?
Of course.
Is it possible to fake my death?
Would I have an idea of how to do such a thing? I think I can arrange something, of course.
Roll me a history check with advantage.
I'm glad I had advantage. I wish I was trained in history. 17.
17. You do know someone who has excellent forging skills.
Excellent. Yes, of course.
Their
I'm
name is
sure
Kit
that-
Grendel.
Yeah, it's Kig.
Oh, I know. My good friends, King. I will, of course, arrange for such a manner, and also for you to leave the station with a new identity, of course. I will arrange that, but I would like to take a quick look around this apartment, see if there's anything else that might.
She like dives at your feet and is like wrapped around your legs and is like kissing your feet and like weeping and crying.
You owe me
It's a
nothing.
little much.
You owe me nothing. Please stand.
Stand up. You're worthy. You're worthy.
I would like to have a look around this apartment.
Yeah,
see-
roll me an investigation check.
I rolled a 1.
I will give you advantage.
Maybe she'll help me.
Yeah, you know where all the good shit is.
You should choose a different.
No, I like that one. It was the one I got from the Renaissance Festival. Investigation, eh? 15.
15. As you look around, you see some relatively valuable artworks. You see some papers. And I've got to take a phone call. I'll be back. Sorry.
Wonderful. It's his
Wonderful.
deal. How is this, Amber? I mean, Toby.
That's the old fashioned.
Oh boy. Ooh.
You like him?
I like it. It's a bit
Is
sweet,
it
but
a actual cocktail or is it a mocktail?
no, it's an actual.
It's somewhat alcoholic.
Oh, I've had those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the old fashioned. So it has bourbon whiskey, orange bitters with natural ginger flavor
In a soda can.
in a soda can.
I've not had the old fashioned one of that. I've had their Moscow Mule version, or but yeah, I bet that's really tasty. That's Nick's drink of choice right now is old fashions. Yep.
This one's quite good. I also had the Caribbean.
I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it. But it had rum and cinnamon liqueur in it. It was pretty good.
Oh, I bet I would have liked the cinnamon liqueur. Rum is my nemesis liquor, so
Mine is tequila.
oh
Nemesis is in you have an intertwined relationship of a dance of death, or you just hate it 100%.
oh, I mean, I
Dance of
used to
Death.
enjoy it, but Dance of Death, yeah, it was not kind to me.
Same here with
Yeah.
the tequila.
Oh yeah, yep. Tequila, if it's in a margarita, I'm okay, but yeah,
I can't do margaritas.
yeah.
I've never really had a margarita. I've had like a sip of them, but I was just like, ugh.
It's the Chili's drink of choice.
Oh man.
But I remember getting in trouble like shooting tequila. So
Oh yeah, no, that's a good tequila is more of a sipping liquor, and a bad tequila is you shouldn't consume it. So yeah,
it's turpentine, and you
It's
should
the-
only like
the
clean it your
sipping
toilets with.
yeah,
If
Yeah.
you might be cleaning toilets with it if you drink too much.
it's true. Yeah, doesn't get much.
Perhaps we'll stop at a space Chili's on our way to this planet that I forgot to write down the name.
I did.
Bar or something.
It was Gexar.
It started with the J.
Jexar.
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 I'm sure that we'll find it out for sure.
And it
Oh,
was a elf
an
An
elf.
elf planet.
planet.
I can think of nothing more horrible. Our good friend Andrew / Omega is falling asleep.
Was it soccer today for you guys, or what was the?
Me and Tristan did horse lessons.
Oh, okay.
Were you the horse?
Yes.
Yes. What was the Tina pretending to ride horses camp?
Yes. What's his name?
I think that might be the first one I saw too. That might have been in the first
That's
episode.
funny. I can't remember the imaginary horse's name. That's fine. Yeah.
I don't remember at all.
Yeah.
I have to stay in character because I will forget otherwise.
Yeah.
I hope that our esteemed games master's phone call is of a interesting nature and not necessarily a rough situation.
No, it's just every Sunday his dad calls, and it's a thing.
Such high energy right now.
Yeah.
This is very important. This is Derby stuff. You should all be paying
Right.
rapt attention.
Well, I know that it's getting like there that we heard thunder out here, so I think the barometric pressure's dropping, and so are my eyelids from it. Andy's asleep.
Fell asleep 35 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So we've only been playing for 5 minutes, Andy. We just started. We're waiting for Nick to come
It's like, oh, I'm going to be in my inner sanctum for the rest of the game. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Well, we kind of had a fight.
So Alyssa,
Yeah.
I'm going to well, Andy too. I'm going to be writing a grant on Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, hey.
Sure. What?
What kind of grant?
It's an educator
Yep.
I forget the name of it.
Bark, bark.
I'm trying to get money to buy a computer because ILC doesn't have a computer that the paras can use.
Jeez,
We got one every time that we always get like hand-me-downs. And the last time that we got the hand-me-down last year, something happened to it and the hard drive died. So
Oh man, yeah.
Or someone.
Hey, that
Or-
reminds me. Do you know what your school district's attendance is at right now? Is it like compared to before COVID?
no.
Nope.
I know Jeffco's schools is down about 20,000 students. I assume that's universal.
I mean,
I don't know. I know that we had like 44,000 students. I
Government.
want to say no. Before COVID, I don't know how. I know we have 9,000 employees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My only advice is when you're writing the grant is to answer
Follow
all the
the
questions. Yep. Answer all the questions, no matter how repetitive they are.
Yeah.
And tape a dollar bill to it.
The PDF.
Oh, here it is. It's
Tape to PDF. Dear man. It's a screen capture of $1. This could be yours.
sorry, I'm looking it up.
We should have an in-character conversation. Except no one's in the same place.
Yeah, we're all in separate places.
OCMP is selling us out, and
Not selling you out.
Sounds like it.
you're undoing the deal that we made.
I think his plan is different, but from an outsider view, it's like,
Oh,
yeah,
perhaps.
he's selling us out.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're doing. What else? Cal, where are you? You are with our friend Skig.
Yeah.
She's drunk, or he's drunk.
They're all drunk. What's Omega doing? Brewing a potion?
Apparently.
I'm gonna call Omega on the telephone. Hey, bro, you up?
Here, hold on. Quick second. Let me do something.
You put on your sleepy voice.
Exactly.
Oh, see, I told you as soon as I.
Let's see, Educator Initiative Grant.
The Eeg. I love the Eeg.
Eeg. Eeg.
Yes,
All right,
this is
so-
Omega.
Hey, Omega, you up, bro?
Yes, I just woke up from a long rest. How are you?
Your
Headboard
radio
radio.
sounds a little bit like a gramophone. I'm not sure you're familiar with that. It's an old sort of wax disc that you
sort
spin.
of a CB sound to it.
Yes, back before the emancipation of robotics, I do understand.
I've always wondered, Omega, like, what's your deal? I mean, this is a really obvious, weird conversation to try and have over the telephone. But why do you want all those souls?
I don't know, but apparently our dungeon master has returned, so we may continue.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Goodbye. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you.
Goodbye, love you too.
And Omega's heart unit grew 3 sizes that day, for no one had ever told him they loved him before.
Yeah.
So, Darby, when last we left off, before my communication device went off, you were searching Ginger Tom Brady's quarters. You did find some papers, just business papers, my papers. You found a variety of business papers, none of which point to any legitimate income. Basically, it looks like an elaborate screw job has been going on. You find some really nice art objects. Objet d'art. That
I
you
will-
figure you could maybe get 500 gold credits for.
Sweet. I'll just load everything of value into Arbuckle, and I'll assume that we deal with it later, sell it later.
And some very fancy, very colorful moo-moos is the other thing you come across.
All
Or
right.
in this case, mew-mews.
I will have Priscilla go to. Whom do I trust on this crew? None of you. I will have her go to the ship, perhaps, and then.
Kilgore.
Yeah, Kilgore for sure. Kilgore is a very respectable mustache of a person. I will.
That's the best description ever.
I will then, having stripped everything of value from this room, I will burn it or shoot it or do whatever it is I do when I get angry.
Tell you what, roll me an attack roll with your fancy new laser pistol.
Oh, it's terrible. Am I shooting a wall here? I'm, scratch out. I'll do the Joker in the art museum.
Yay.
Looks like this town needs an enema. I will. Okay, I rolled a 6, so I'm gonna miss a painting on a wall. I think that's +2, +3, so 11 to hit.
11. You do actually hit the painting. The painting doesn't have a great armor class.
Cool.
And also it's stationary, so that helps. Yeah, you shoot, and there's just a big burn spot where this portrait of Ginger Tom Brady was, and it just kind of peels away a little bit more. You feel very satisfied with that.
I will leave my requisite messages of I know what you did and all that.
In cat
It
form,
doesn't
that's just a
like
third on
reveal
deck.
a wall safe.
Oh, there's no wall safe behind the thing.
No, not that you.
No, I already searched for the wall safe. I'm not going to shoot a safe if I can get into it. No, I will desecrate the place and leave all kinds of very uncrypted messages saying I'm going to get you.
Hairballs, poop and shoes,
Mhm.
cat
Yes.
piss everywhere. Yes, I'm familiar. So yeah. Toby, you have spent another 8 hours in this cargo bay waiting.
Ugh.
And at this point, you've kind of dozed off a little bit. Sando's like curled up, like
Oh.
little lizard snores. It's pretty adorable, in a terrifying sort of way. When finally a tractor beam locks on to another escape pod and pulls it in, and you see someone who looks very sweaty, very tired, and very filthy emerge from it. What do you do?
I'm gonna watch it and watch it and see where it goes.
This person, they appear to be male in persuasion, is basically shaking the hands of the cargo bay crew, most of whom kind of look at it and then wipe it on their jumpsuits. And then after a moment, this individual starts to make a beeline towards what appears to be the direction of Nectar and Honeydew.
I will follow.
All right, Sando, shakes awake and is tapping along behind you. Roll me, well, let me ask, are you being stealthy or are you just following this person?
I think I figured out where he was heading, so I'm just gonna go as well, but making sure that it's I guess independent, from
Yeah.
that person going. Just
Yeah,
I need to go get a drink. I want a drink.
Yeah, I mean, you've spent 16 hours in the cargo bay. I think you need a drink.
I need some really strong coffee.
I rolled a D8 twice, and on both of them, I rolled an 8. So yeah, that's why it took so very long. By the time you get to Nectar and Honeydew, it's pretty much calmed down. I would say even Cal and Kit have made their way back to Pass Out City at this point. You do see old crazy man Pickett, who is sort of casually chatting with this half-elf woman. Let's see if they notice each other. Toby, roll me an insight check.
21.
21. This crew member you see following looks over, and there's a moment of recognition where he sees his captain, and he immediately beelines into Nectar and Honeydew.
Right.
So
Toby
that
just
is-
casually keeps walking.
Casual strut.
Yep.
Casual strut right up. And you see that this male pirate has perched up at the bar. What you doing?
I can't remember the owner's name.
Xanadu. Or
Xanadu.
for short.
I walk up to her and say, I'm ready for a shift.
Working the night shift now, are we?
Of course.
Excellent.
As long as I can have my my favorite little football lizard come with me.
I think as long as he stays behind the bar, the customers shouldn't be too freaked out.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind, take care of that gentleman there at the bar. There.
I will.
You're the extra who is the same person. Just following someone around. We made a joke about someone, the same shopkeeper, but no, it's definitely you. Just
I picture Toby takes off his hat, turns it inside out, and puts it back on.
trade.
No, I'm trying to make it like a.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's more of a
Hooray.
fillet
Jaunty
look. Yeah.
angle,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you
May I take your order?
you walk up and he says, I need the strongest liquor you've got, like now.
We have a delicious cocktail. What was it? The Seven Hells.
I want to hear what your version of it is.
Sure. Just hold all the mixes and make it pure alcohol.
That's what it is. There's no mixers. It just,
Excellent.
it's like a Kevorkian, it's just all of the
I
liquors.
don't know who that is, but it sounds. I'll take it.
It sounds
All right.
killing.
Sounds good.
But yeah, you take it. This is an involved drink. It takes a minute. In fact, roll me a survival check.
Oh, I hope this is just the worst drink.
Oops, I dropped it.
I can't tell if a low roll or a high roll would be better for this guy.
Yeah. Fair.
Like if he does he want
Maybe
to
both. Just don't roll a 10.
Oh, what am I? Survival.
Probably good at that.
8.
Hey, yeah, I mean it's here's what happens. You take like the glass that it comes in, it's like layered and fancy and like expensive. And then you just take a bottle of liquor and just pour it on top until it fills up. It's like it's not a cocktail so much as a cocktail glass used as a massive tumbler. And
filling
he
it
takes
with Lucky
and just-
Charms and
It's a fishbowl.
essentially, yes.
Well, does he get a straw or
Kind of just slow-
what are
He
the
takes
umbrellas?
straw and he throws it out and just starts turning it up. And it's a production. Like it's definitely a drink that benefits from a straw, but he is like so desperate. He's like turning it up. It's sort of like the 4D chess in Star Trek. That board as a glass is kind of how I picture it. So it's a convoluted effort. But within about a minute and a half, that
Oh,
glass
Jesus.
is empty and he has pushed it over. It's like, I've had the worst fucking day.
Oh dear, tell me more about it.
Well,
wiping a glass with a dirty rag or something.
we're gonna raid this ship. Total suckers. We shot them. Their engines were hurt, and we were gonna take them over, and they blasted us, and suddenly no oxygen, and we're passing out, running for the pods, and I hit the button, and I spent all fucking. Have you ever been in an escape pod?
Yes. I
Was it as tiny for you as it is for a normal sized person?
well, since I am a halfling, I did get a little more leg room.
Yeah, well, it sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And we didn't get payday. The payday we had, they probably stole. I don't even have enough money to pay for his drink. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I will take care of it.
Bless you so much. He just starts weeping right there at the bar.
So how much is that drink?
Store, I think it's 7 gold credits.
Oh yeah, how much was the one I bought?
He would get a
Also
discount, or he
said-
would get a discount, wouldn't he, for working there?
I figure you can, finagle.
Well, I'm working basically for free, so I think I can get free drinks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, and you know what the worst part is? My captain's out there. And he probably expects us to try and take back the. I don't even want to ship that. I just want to get on a new crew and get the fuck out of here. You know what? My dad was a blacksmith, and his dad was a blacksmith, and his dad was a blacksmith. And I just didn't want to swing a hammer my whole life. You know?
Totally understanding.
Yeah, I thought, ooh, pirate. That'd be a good idea, won't it? It's just, it's not as much rum drinking as you told it would be. You know?
That's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, I got pee. And he just sits there.
Oh no.
The
Okay, I don't anymore.
Nice.
I
Right.
couldn't pee for 16. I was in that. You know how tight they are?
yeah.
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 You know that they do actually have the portable toilet that you can use. You push the
Oh,
button.
man.
You push the button, you pee in it, and then it like seals and then releases it into space.
Oh, I just thought it was trash. It said waste removal. I just thought it was trash.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you had told me that about 45 seconds ago.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I did. There I went. Right there. I think I need to go pass out now.
Right. Where are you gonna do it?
And he gets up off the stool and pretty much face plants.
Right into a puddle.
Yeah.
Right into the puddle. Oh, gross.
Yeah. Do they have robots that'll take care of like
There's a
Roombas?
very put upon servo mix-a-lot comes over and
Oh, gross.
paging security, paging security, paging security.
Oh, I feel bad for everyone in this scenario.
Anything else you want to do in this moment, Toby?
Laugh, shake my head, and take that big, huge Star Trek style glass and go put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah. You do that.
Again, I am a responsible, loyal employee.
As you're doing that, Zan comes over and says, I have to say, little one, you might be the best employee I've had here, and I never hired you.
Well,
It's quite impressive.
This is Toby's redemption story. This is the right, like a criminal all his life, and he found a
I'm
hole.
not a criminal. I'm just misunderstood.
Criminator.
I am an urchin. You know, I just do what I do to survive.
Yeah. You're finally gainfully employed.
Criminal adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, let's see how she's doing. Hexa has been, keeping a pretty close watch for a while. And old crazy man Piggott, she looks at you and says, I'm exhausted. You must be, what's a step above exhausted?
Beyond exhausted, I believe is the word you're looking for.
Yes.
Yes,
It's late. I don't know that we're going to find these people tonight.
I don't think we will.
If you could meet me tomorrow, perhaps, right here outside Nectar and Honeydew, I would certainly be curious as to know who these people are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know, but I might have a lead on your ship as well, but we'll have to work on that tomorrow.
Yes, good luck getting a good night's sleep. I know for someone your age, that's not always a given. But I shall meet you here bright and early tomorrow morning. And she heads back in the direction where you caught her. Her Constitution saving throw has gone down.
That's,
And I have to imagine after a very long day, you are also fairly tired.
I am.
So yeah, you all head back. You all get a nice long rest. And when you awake the next morning, there is a sort of beeping alert on your communicators. It is a message from Grug that the contact has arrived at Euphoria Station. And that's where we'll pick up.
All right.
Excellent.
Huzzah.
Hey.
We did it. Well, we almost did it.
Get.
I mean, we did things.
You that is not how I expected any of that to go. So
Hey,
We
we did a
win.
lot.
it was a surprise for everyone.
I need
The
to Kig to do the thing.
Okay, yeah, I will. I need to write down a couple
Yeah.
notes. Oh wow, boy, I just keep finding that paper cut.
Oh.
Ouch.
Would you like some hand sanitizer?
I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got frames for our Primus posters yesterday, and I set them up, and they look great. But while I was doing one of them, I got a paper cut like right on the edge of my middle finger here.
Ow.
Oh,
Ridiculous how much paper cuts hurt for something so
It-
stupid.
I didn't even feel it when it happened. Like I
Yeah.
looked down and saw blood on my finger. I'm like, what the fuck? And it was fine all yesterday and all day today. Like everything's like, ugh.
Well,
Why did I have to do a lemon squeezing contest?
I was gonna say I made my